Hi Deborah, I've put together the screencast for you, highlighting a few changes that you can make to your site to help drive more conversion through it, as well as some off-site optimization tips to help you get more traffic coming to your site to begin with. So one of the first things I really liked about the site was that when I first opened it, I got this message here. So this call to action, where I get a coupon code if I enter my email. Now, I think you should be adding more call to actions around the site, particularly under this. So I would actually first make order by 9:30. I would make this larger and more prominent, and I would have another call to action saying 10% off certain products. If you have a certain promotion or thing going on, I would add it under there, make it front and center, and make it really easy for people to just click it and purchase. So I do like how simple the site is, how it's a simple layout. It's not too convoluted. You've got all the information you need. It's very clear what you're selling. And yeah, I do like how it was created. Now, one thing I would do is you got your featured bouquets here. I would have an add to cart item here. Now, I understand there are different options to choose from. However, that should be optimized in the cart as well. Because it kind of this follows along, it's a constant reminder that they have something in their cart. And instead of clicking on this and going through the product page, just have an add to cart button underneath here. Add to cart, when they're ready to go, they've got that there. They can choose their options and check out. I just find that's probably a quicker way to get people to purchase rather than having to go through this, reading the description. Obviously, the pictures are quite good, so people already kind of know what they're getting. And anyone who wants to view details anyway can still do so via the normal link. But what I mean is that you can add these options up in the cart on checkout. Another thing I liked, obviously, is one other thing I liked is how you've got a message us thing here. The chatbots are really good. You've also got sign up for a newsletter. The footer is nice and simple. You've got your social links under here. You've also got your social links up here. Now, for me, I prefer to have social links just in the footer. Main reason is you want people on your site to just be looking at your site and going through your products and making purchases. Having your social links up here could detract them from that, get them distracted, clicking on that, and encourage them to leave the site, which is what you don't want. Now, I've also had a look at your mobile site, and again, I would just do that same thing there. I would move those further down, or if you already have them in the footer, just get rid of them completely from the top. And I would have that call to action a bit larger, and I would have this larger, and I'd have a call to action, with a promotional product in there. But overall, I do like your site. I do think it's quite simple and effective. And if we have a look at your offsite thing, so personally, if I was looking for something like this, I would be searching for chocolate hampers. Now, obviously, up here you see all the paid ads. That is something that you can look into if you want to get to the first results. Edible Blooms, I know they're one of your competitors, and here, so let's see. So if I search for chocolate hampers, I can't seem to find your site up here. Now, 80% of people don't go past this first page of Google. So it is super important that you get up here. Now, the way to do this is, if I'm just going to open this up for a bit. Now, don't worry too much about this, but these numbers, the higher they are, the better the trust for your site is, and the better that Google sees it as more authoritative and more relevant. And Google likes having relevant information for their keywords. For example, if I'm searching for elephants, I'd be a little bit confused if ducks showed up. So what you've also got your Google My Business. Now, we won't worry too much about this. This is a whole thing in its own as well. I can see you down there. You can get up here. You just need more citations. Now, what a citation is just a point on the internet where your name of your business, the address, and the phone number is listed. And what that does, it just tells Google that, okay, this business is legitimate and there are people referencing it, and it promotes it essentially. So if I'm going to search for chocolate bouquets, because that's what is referenced a lot on your site, that should show a different Ming. There you go. So chocolate bouquets is up here. So you are actually on that map pack, and you are, there you go, you're on the first page. So actually in the first page for 2 sites, which is actually quite good. Now I'm going to just open up a keyword tool to show you what we can do with, show you what people are actually searching for. So chocolate bouquets, where you're ranking. So you have 660 people searching for that a month. So out of those 660 people, they obviously see the first few sites, and they're probably clicking through those and going, okay, cool, done, and made a thing. You want to be up here, especially for a keyword that's around 660 people. Now, how do you get up here? You've got relevant content is one. You do have relevant content. It's plain. It's quite obvious as to what you're selling, and the fact that you're ranking up there obviously shows you're relevant. Another thing is called backlinks. Now, a backlink is essentially a vote from another site to your site, and the higher up, the more trustworthy that site is in terms of these metrics that can link to your site, the better it is. For example, a backlink is here. You've got a link from the McGrath Foundation saying find out more, going to your site. Now this is a do follow link, which means they're sending trust from their site to yours. You have this other one from the Luke Pritters Foundation. Now that's actually a no follow link, so you're not getting any juice from that site. So what I would do, if you have a contact at this foundation, I would get in contact with them and see if they can change that link from a no follow to a do follow, because that is going to increase the trust to your site and help push you up in that ranking. I would also, if you have any contacts in, like for any suppliers of your chocolates and your lollies, I would get in touch with the reps for them as well and just ask them if they could add a distribution link to your site from theirs. Make sure it's do follow. Again, these things will help. These things will help push you up and help Google see relevance in your site and trust in your site and push you up that ranking. Apart from that, though, I think it's a great site, and hopefully those few little changes will help you get more traffic, and I hope you got something out of the screencast. If you do have any further questions or you need any further help, please feel free to contact me on 0401 913 786 or Roger, ROGER, at rjwdigital.com.au. Thank you.